this. Looks promising. I'm pretty sure that this is a blueberry donut. Not the same type of blueberry donut. You're getting closer, Casey's. Let's keep working at it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Monday already. Yes, so welcome back to the good old Southern IA. We got to go deliver this load of hay here this morning, which this is all that's actually left in my hay shed, which it's sold and that's sold, and so we're empty in here. And that's some good looking stuff. So Dylan and I are going to go deliver this. We loaded it up last Friday, so we'll jump back to last Friday and get you caught up. Goal for the day is to wrap this to-do project up, which we were actually just about done with, and then I found a seized bearing. That one right there. That can happen when things sit for 3 years.
It's turning, yeah, the shaft's not spinning. Did you?
Slide her in there. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17. Huh?
Cool.
There's a coon under there?
Yep. Right, the coon.
Get it! Good job, Bob.
Just so you guys know, Bandit is fine. He is up to date on his rabies shot. There were no serious injuries. He did, however, lose a tooth. Oh, you're just a big tater.
Okay.
Listen, okay, let him sit down.
You're going to be moving around like a herd of banshees, which I don't even know what a banshee is. You know what a banshee is? Yeah, I know what a banshee is from like playing Halo back in high school. We're going to be doing some property maintenance today. There's a piece that has a whole bunch of thorny locust trees. Andrew's going to be pulling them all out by hand. Actually, you'll be pulling them all out by foot. That's foot controlled. Probably haven't seen this on the channel in a while. This is our Bobcat 873. That's actually, I think, the first piece of farm equipment that I bought. Turn the key. Foot and hand controls. So the foots run your arms. To the right there's your lap belt. Pull it down onto you. Okay, now hit the foot pedal. Oh, that's your bucket. Some throttle. Yep, throw it forward. All right, a little more. When you're operating this thing, full throttle the entire time. There you go. Now your other one's your tilt. There you go. Yep, there you go. Now, if you pull forward, push forward on them, don't do it. Okay. That goes forward. Okay. If you pull backwards on them, you got to do them at the same time. Yeah. That goes backwards. If you shove one forward and one backwards, that's how you steer. So what you're going to do is pull them both backwards easy and you're going off the trailer. That is one dirty windshield, like someone was doing something in the rain. I'm going to be in the Kubota SVL 90 with the bucket. I'm going to be fixing washouts all day. Andrew's going to be in the Kubota MX 100 with the grapple on there. He's going to be cleaning up all the trees, everything like that. And Dylan today is going to be trying his hand out as a Bobcat operator. He's got the tree puller on there, pulling trees. See how much we can get done today.
All the way down. There you go. We should call you the exterminator. Not yet. Maybe if I learned it a little better.
I think you're good. Just go along like you have been, and if you got any questions, flag me down.
Okay.
Lunchtime again. Molly made homemade bread again. So what we're going to be working on here now is the water that's running in this ditch is working its way into the field. You can kind of see it there and even all the way up there. What's happening here is that the ditch is filled up, pushing the water into the field, and then that water is actually starting to erode. You can see this black line right through there, down there, versus actually making it to the terrace where it's supposed to be. So the goal here is to divert the water all the way to the terrace, that way we can stop the erosion. So what I'm doing is there's a lot of dirt that got washed down into the waterway there. I'm grabbing it, bringing it up here one bucket load at a time to make this berm. Hey, we rolled over 2,100 hours. I also burned a full tank of diesel fuel on the Kubota today, so that means that I can quit. So we're gonna roll this into another day here. And if you have ever done any dirt work here, you can see that I've now taken the terrace and extended the thing all the way up there and wrapped it around, which is a lot of dirt moving for a bucket on a skid steer. And then I've also this tremendous wash that we had going down this hill right here. That's why we built this. Filled it back in. That took another couple of buckets of dirt. So now hopefully what we got is the ability to get all the water to that inlet. All the water that was coming out of the ditch and ripping down the field will no longer be doing that. And I hopefully built a nice enough kind of berm that the planter might be able to go over. I don't know, we'll see. Can't be worse than it was before, I guess. But that's another day. We are going back after it again here today. We've got another full day of work. Surprise. Still drinking that cold brew coffee. Good stuff, good stuff. Yesterday, while Andrew was picking up the sticks that Dylan was pulling out, or the trees, blew a hose somewhere. Obviously, she's now leaking. I'm gonna be working on that at some point here today. Now you're staying here, Bubba. You don't ride good in the tractor I'm going to. I got a neighbor that makes me good cookies. And Wayne loves cookies, so I'm gonna have to give him my last couple before I eat them all.
Oh, cookies.
Cookies. want that wire zip tied to that.
Okay.
You better get this, otherwise you'll have to spend the PTO. 1,000 revolutions a minute. Your arms will get tired pretty quick. Oh, there it is. Got her.
But it's still not going in far enough for the snap ring.
I can't tell, I'm in the shadow. No, you're not in there far enough for that snap ring. There it is.
Internationals, they got the 1,000 down here and I got the 540 up here. Don't ever have to change. No.
Well, what are you talking about? Do they make a 1,500 RPM implement or something? Why do they need both of them at the same time?
Ben and his favorite pastime. Literally, his most favorite pastime. Is that Sasquatch out there? Nope, just Ben.
Today is Tuesday, April 13th, which now means is that this corn right here in this field has been planted for 11 days. For a second, I thought that was a corn sprout. The growth is a little slow on it. Doesn't surprise me. Soil temperatures have cooled off, but we're headed north. But if you look at our temperatures here, we've cooled off. Our highs are in the mid 50s or so for the day for the most part. There's a 61, there's a 48, but we do get down into the 30s at night again still. So our soil temperatures have definitely cooled off since planting, hence why we've cooled off on planting. The other day there was a 4230 that sold for like $30,000 and had low hours on it. But it got me thinking, man, I ought to get the rattle can out on this gal. These replacement couplers are just ridiculous. Rock and roll. Let's go spreading. Andrew and Dylan are back to the tree pulling and washout closing over there on another field. I'm spreading the AMS on some grass hay. This is a nitrogen and sulfur source for this grass hay. Try and get a yield bump out of the grass hay. I can smell something. I don't know what it is, but I can smell something. Hey! Can you smell that? On this tractor? Yeah. It's up there in the front. Probably a belt.
The bearings went out on the clutch, I think. Probably shooting sparks out of here.
Nothing like a tractor about catching on fire. No more air conditioning. I would say down the road, but this girl, she kind of squirrely, so it's more like squirrel down the road. We gotta unhook all the hydraulics. This, and you pull that when I get the weight off of them on both sides. So the loader's off of it. Definitely leaking down there. It's this one right here. Dylan's gonna give it a power wash down. Sounds like the Bobcat's got an issue with it now, so we're gonna go work on it. that's an interesting spot. So that's the electronic valve, so when it knows which way to go in and out. And I'm guessing that that was the supply line, right? No, so supply comes in, electric solenoid opens in or out and flows. I'm not sure exactly, but that's just the electric solenoid. Well, everybody, I think we're gonna call that a video. I'm back in the skid steer, just cleaning up a little bit after Dylan and Andrew got a chance to head home for the day. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button on the way out. If you guys haven't hit the thumbs up button already, we sure appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. We've got a lot of videos coming out for you guys and some cool stuff. We'll see you next time. And hey, looky there. Found it. Had one of them break off on me last year. Had multiple of them break off on me last year.